Hey folks, I'm Ian and this is Doggo, my Ford Transit Connect camper. I've done supermarkets, I've done countryside, I've done in the city. This is going to be something different. This is going to be something you're going to like. So time is running away with me today. I needed to get fuel, I needed to go to the supermarket and get some dinner for tonight. Now this spot is somewhere I've never been before. It's going to take me about half an hour to get there. It is now 8 o'clock at night. I'm going to get there at 8:30. It's going to be in the golden hour. We're going to be starting to get dark and I want to do some exploring before it gets dark.
We are all set. Let's go.
So I'm off to St. Peter's Church, high on the hill, for a spooky stealth camp. Lambo. Right, so I've just got here, and this is sketchy as hell. I'm right near the graveyard. But also right behind me is a house. What do I do? Well, let's go and have a look around to start with. This is a beautiful churchyard. All kind of gravestones. This is absolutely gorgeous place. It kind of feels old. The gravestones are old. The people still come here because there's still flowers. It looks like it could be so peaceful, but then spooky as well when it gets dark. So I'm already hearing a freaky noise. I wonder if it might be the clock. There's a banging coming from inside, but it's almost rhythmic. If I hadn't heard that and then came here tonight and then heard that, I'd be freaking out. There's a work van pot there, there's two big houses over there. The fact there's a work van there makes me think there's someone there. I think in the house that backs onto me, that looks kind of empty. So maybe I'll be okay here. I suppose when it gets dark, I'll see if there's lights on. It's a beautiful building. See some of the new ones. So there's even more graves on this side. And then we've got a footpath. So I wanted to do something a little bit different. So I got in touch with my friend Marc. He's a medium. So back in the day he used to run some ghost hunting groups and he's done ghost hunts all over the UK. So I got in touch with Marc and I said I want to find a spot that's really spooky, and he said I've got just the place for you. I know a churchyard with a small graveyard and the car park is right outside. Now there's some real old graves here and Marc has found some gravestones that are so old. So part of the deal was that if he told me a spooky spot, then I'd go on a ghost hunt with him. He's got his own channel, he still does ghost hunts, so in the not too distant future I'm going to go on a hunt with him. At the minute it's not very spooky. At the minute it's so peaceful. It's gorgeous here. I bet it'll get a bit freaky later on. Right folks, so it's time to go stealth. Curtains are up. Blinds are up. It's getting hot in here. I've opened my roof vent, I'm going to put my fan on. I've got to cook yet. So I came here after a recommendation from Marc the Medium. I used to do some filming for him back in the day. He had a group called Too Haunted, and I used to do some filming for the group. I was also part of the group for a little while. There are some videos floating around. Hopefully you won't find them. Now I need to get some dinner on the go. Get myself a drink. I'm not going to have a cup of tea because it's so blooming warm. I don't want to crack this roof open anymore. I don't really want to open the door. When I cook in here I might have to open the door. But just you wait till I see what I've got for my dinner. Now that has got to cook inside that. Let's get chopping. We now have a square pizza and some pizza sticks. Right, I'm going to have to open this door up now because it's too hot in here to cook with the door shut. So I'm just going to have to stick me down, make sure that it's clear. I've got a little bit of light leak down the edge. Need to probably hang my coat or something there. A little bit longer. So it's starting to get dark now. Birds are all going to bed. It's 9:30, and I saw a little spot earlier where I thought I'll sit and have my dinner. This is a lovely spot, so peaceful. The sun's gone down now, so it's just the last few bits of light. Time to eat up. It's gorgeous at the minute, and just up there we've got bats getting their dinner. It's lovely here. So peaceful. Not sponsored by Tango. Right, I've got to get back to the van now. I've only got 2% battery left in this camera, and I haven't got a spare battery, so I need to put it on charge for a bit. So let's get back, get it on charge. Right, so I'm back in the van. I'm going to have to put this camera on charge for a bit because the battery is flat. So I'm just going to chill out for a bit, put a film on or something. Wait for it to get proper dark outside. Proper dark. Then we'll go and investigate. We've got a bug in here. Right, so camera's all charged. I've got my lights on the camera as well. It's time to go out now. Right, so I'm out and it is pitch black. I've got my light on, but even that is nothing. I don't want to go in. Church is lit up inside. I don't think I'm going to be doing a seance because I am freaked out. these little noises. It's like your hearing is super sensitive. You hear the tiniest little leaf drop. Lots of books flying about. So, how freaked out am I? Very freaked out. It's funny, you just get a little bit of noise, a little bit of wind, rustling of the leaves, and then you become hypersensitive. All of a sudden you hear everything, every tiny little noise, every little breath. I had thought about going back to the bench that I ate my dinner on, and just sitting there and chilling out. I couldn't get around that side. That was too much. Too much. If it wasn't on my own, then possibly, but on my Todd, too much. Now I'm back in here, my little safe haven. Oh, I feel better. So, now I've got that out of the way, I can relax, even though I'm on edge. But now I don't need to worry, I can just chill out now. Sit back. I got an alcohol-free cider, so I'm going to crack one of them open. Maybe put a video on and just try and unwind for a minute. I thought I'd be braver than that. But as soon as I got out there in the dark, I wussed out straight away. I did walk halfway round, but when I got into that second bit, that was pretty scary then. Anyway, let's crack open this drink. The bells. Tells the 12 o'clock. I wonder if it carries on all night. I bet it'll be on all night. Right, so tonight I am drinking Old Moat, pineapple and raspberry. And this is alcohol free. I need that. And that. Bottle opener. Well, this is my titanium spork, which also doors as a handy bottle opener. And this is my pocket pint. A pint glass in a tub. Let's see if it works, eh? So far so good. A couple of little leaks at the side. I think that's why it has this tray thing at the bottom. Cheers. So the verdict on the pocket pint is it is awful. It was leaking, so I ended up to tip the drink into my cup. In the process, that leaked everywhere, all over the floor. Had to tidy it up. I will not be using the pocket pint again. So, it's late, I'm tired, so I'm just going to do the little single bed rather than my big full-on bed. Good night, folks. I'll see you in the morning. Bye bye bye. Morning, folks. So we're up. Couldn't settle to start with, but then slept alright. It was nice and quiet. Now time to crack on. I've got some bacon to cook and some cheesy cobs. So I appear to be having some battery problems. I've had my drone on charge and my lights on, and I'm getting a warning coming up on my fridge with power low. So I just checked my battery and my power is low. And now there's no real reason other than the fact that last night I was in here with the lights on. My fridge is always on. But I had my drone on charge for hours and it's still not charged up. I don't know if that's, like now you see the lights flicker. That's because the fridge keeps coming on trying to cool down. So I had to turn my lights down from 100% to 25% and switch my drone off from charging because I keep getting warning lights. Why is there no power in my battery? Interesting. Let's get on with some breakfast anyway. Breakfast is served. So just off to have my breakfast. This is where I got to last night. When I got freaked out. I couldn't go beyond this point here. I didn't make it into this bit. There we go. So I've got my breakfast. I've got my banana milkshake, something different. The van stinks of bacon now. Oh, I stink of bacon. I'm gonna have to give it a good airing out. Let's just chill out for a bit. It's just lovely hearing all the sounds of the birds. There's a load of dogs over that way, horses that way. So everything is losing power. So my leisure battery is low. So my fridge is struggling. I've just had my fan on and now that's died. Everything is dying. Is it the spirits? They zap your battery, isn't there? Maybe it is the spirits. I was told with the idea of getting the drone up, but I don't think there's enough battery in that. Batteries, eh? Thanks for coming along on my stealth spooky camp. Flickering lights. If you like this video, then give it a like. If you're thinking about subscribing, then now would be a real good time. If you like watching the stealth camps, then you want to check this one out. It's an old camp, it's not had many views, so go and have a look. Take care, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye 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 bye.